After 10 full-length releases, this gospel reggae legend is releasing To the Foundation, recorded with all live instruments, plenty of horns and percussions, and a variety of guest vocalists. So what can you expect? Here's what Christafari band leader Mark Moore had to say. How you doing, Mark?
Very good. How you doing?
I'm good. How many albums? I'm looking here on my computer. You've sold 400,000 units, made what, 20 albums?
No, less than that, probably 10, but the majority of those units came out of about 5 titles that we have.
Okay, and a recent a recent album is coming out on April 17th. It's called what?
To the Foundation, and this time we're taking it back to the true foundation of reggae.
Tell me about that.
Well, I've always loved the music of pioneers like Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff, and I have a serious passion for the Lord and a desire to represent Christ and Christianity and reggae in a way that would be timeless.
And we'll have more in 30 seconds.
Why are people who work in information technology so well paid? Because they run the computers that keep businesses running. If you want to work in the IT industry, train at Westwood College in computer networking or information system security. You can prepare for a job in a field that's here to stay. And at Westwood, you'll get hands-on training from instructors who have worked in the field. If you're thinking about a new career, it might make sense to check out this one.
Call 1-888-556-0326. That's 1-888-556-0326. Call now.
Two things that stand out to me about your music and really reading about your music, listening to your music, is you said many times you're not trying to make necessarily a hit, but more a classic. How does that relate to things?
Exactly. You know, when I record an album, especially with this latest one, my goal was to record something that would have sounded great 20 years ago and will sound great in 20 years.
Absolutely, and you would think. Well, let's talk about the songs on this new album. What should people expect?
Well, for the most part, it's strictly roots reggae. It's all live instruments. It's a blistering horn section, a lot of sweet female background vocals. It's a bit of the singing is. There's singing, but then there's also dance hall or DJ or chatting or toasting, whatever you want to call it, kind of like what Junior Gong does or Sean Paul. Sure. And then they're just songs that are inspired from the scriptures.
Now, you know, it's funny. Speaking of all these different styles, you and your wife are from the Caribbean islands. You've been there many times. I mean, really, from Americans' point of view, and I'm personally from my family's from the Caribbean, so I can certainly attest to this. The way people communicate in those cultures, it's really catchy.
Yeah. It's in most cases it's called patois or Creole, and it's a slang that is thicker than Chinese to most.
How do you go with that? And how do you get that to get people dancing here in the States?
Well, I don't know. There's two sides of it. There's two arguments. There's the Shaggy side where he tries to make it really clear so that Americans can understand. And there's Sean Paul side where he just tries to make it as thick patois as possible. And I guess I kind of go back and forth between both. Obviously, when I'm talking to you right now, I'm talking proper English, but if I was talking on the streets of Kingston or something like that, it'd be a different story. And when I sing, you'll hear times where I go into thick patois, and then times where it's a bit more comprehensive.
What's funny is being from the islands myself. You go to my house and you're talking about thick patois. You're talking about sounding like Chinese. Definitely so. But still, what's great is that this is not only a way to communicate music, it's a way to really take people to the next level with their relationship with God and really get them out of maybe some bad things like drugs. I saw that when I was learning about your new album. I saw that really this ministry is not only music.
Exactly. We're a counter-cult drug aversion ministry. Yeah. I came out of Rastafarianism and out of drug addiction, and we have various band members who have come out of some pretty steep circumstances, and to now be in a situation where we can kind of, with the flashlight in hand, guide the way for others is just a real blessing.
Absolutely. Well, this is stuff I could talk to you about for hours, but I guess if we're interested, might as well just pick up the CD, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, hey, Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
All right, no problem. God bless you.
And, of course, stay tuned to Source One for the latest in industry news.
Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. I'm the guy that gives away the free computer learning lessons. Well, today I'm here to tell you about a great new lesson that many of you have been asking for. And here it is, how to buy and sell on eBay, and I'll give it to you free. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'll make you the next millionaire selling an attic full of baseball cards, but I can guarantee you that I'll teach you everything you need to know about eBay. And again, I'll send you this lesson free. Now, I can do this because I know that once you try my lesson on eBay, you'll be so satisfied that the next time you need to learn anything about computers, you'll come back to Video Professor for all your computer learning needs. And with over 40 lessons on all of today's most popular computer programs, I know there is more you want to learn. And don't forget, call now and I'll send you eBay or any other lesson of your choice free. And I guarantee your satisfaction. Or I'll send you $10. So what do you got to lose? Try my product.
Call 1-800-269-8955.